Hello and welcome to my craft room. My name is Michelle Wells. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator from Tasmania, Australia. Today I'm going to do a clean and simple card. Here's a couple here that I've already done already. This one here I used Highland Heather, and this one I used Flirty Flamingo. And I've actually, like this one here, I used the dies which are no longer available. They were a celebration item, but I actually did another one that I fussy cut around to show you that it can be fussy cut easy, but I'm not very good at that. But I'll show you how I've done this card. So to get started, I'll pop them ones over there. We're going to use the Shaded Summer stamp set, and this one's out of the annual catalogue. So we're going to actually stamp this flower here, and I'm not sure whether I'm going to use the sentiment "Love you, friend." Sorry. I'm not sure if I'm going to use hello or thank you. I actually might do a happy birthday this time. I'm not quite sure, or I might even do thank you. Probably thank you, so we'll see how we go. But anyway, like I said, I've used this stamp set, and I've also used the stitched rectangle dies, and I used, I think it was this one here, so I'll keep these out. I used this one here, so if I ever get it out, that one. Oh yeah, I think it was that one. So I'm going to get started. So if I'm going to have all the measurements to everything, I'm going to write up a tutorial and pop on my for anyone that's on my email list. We can get all the details from there, because I'll send an email with all the measurements. So if you're interested in getting the measurements, just go to shelley.rose@hotmail.com down here. But I'll have all the links to join my mailing list, and that to get like free tutorials and like all about what's coming up in the catalogue and stuff. I don't even know where I'm putting that stamp set. Actually, I'll pop it over here next to my chamois. Alright, so like I said, I've got my card base here, and I've also got that shape there. And I'm going to do the stamping on this one to show you. My blades on my trimmer need redoing. So I've got the stamp set here, and I'm just going to ink this up. So I'm just going to ink that up in with Memento black ink. So I'm just going to stamp that one there. So just stamp it down, and I'm just going to wipe that on my chamois because I don't want to leave it all dirty. There you go. So that's that. I'll pop that over there. So now I'm going to grab my, I've got dark granny apple green, and I've got light Flirty Flamingo. So I'm just going to colour these. Actually, I'm going to use my brush end, and I'm just going to colour all these in here. But I'm sort of going to give you a quick guide because I've already done one. I've already coloured and stamped one and cut it out, like fussy cut it out, so you didn't have to sit through. But I thought I'd just quickly show you how I coloured these in. So I won't do that flower there. I'll just do these flowers here quickly and just show you how I did it. And I just didn't do any blending. I just coloured directly to my stamped image. So that's all I did there. And once I coloured that all in, I fussy cut it out. So I'm not going to bore you with me fussy cutting because I look so awkward at it. So like I said, I've already pre-cut one, like fussy cut one out, so it does look okay. So, but yeah, just don't look too close. So I've got that and that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab my dimensionals, and I'm just going to pop dimensionals on the back of this one, because I popped this one up on dimensionals. So I'm just going to pop one in each corner, and then I'm just going to pop one in the middle. Actually, I might just cut some of those off so I'm not wasting. Oh, something just flung across there. So, and then I'm going to pop my flowers up as well. So don't need those anymore. So I'm just going to pop one up in there. Actually, I might cut some of these down and start using these, because I seem to have a lot of these little bits here, and it's, I mean, you can use these, but like they're a lot easier than trying to use big ones. You can cut them down and they still do the job. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop my card base on there, and I'm just going to take all the backings off these. Sorry, I tend to get out of camera sometimes. I'm just going to double check. I did do a video earlier and realized that it had stopped halfway through my second card. So I'm just going to have a double check to see if it's still recording, and I am. Cool. So, and if I probably lost my chair every time I get up down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this piece here. I'm going to just line it up on my grid, because I actually want to try to get this straight. So I'm just going to eyeball to where I want to, and I'm sort of going up a little bit up the top because I want to have room to stamp my sentiment. So hopefully that is straight, and it's not. So I'll just quickly, maybe I might just have to eyeball it myself, and so, but this is the hardest part of it's trying to get it straight, and I think that it looks okay, and it is. So once you've got that on, then you just take the back, and this one's really quick and easy, so it doesn't take very long to make this one. But then I am making another one, and that's a bit stepped up than this one. So I will take the backings off that, and before I stick this one down, I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue just on the back of like this little stem. But so like I said, if you got the dies from Celebration, like you can use the dies to cut this stamp set out really good. So, but I'm just going to pop that about there, and that's okay. And then pop the lid back on my glue. Then I'm just going to get my stamp here, and I think I might just have thank you again. So I'm just going to stamp thank you, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to pop that there, and I'm just going to try the line, make sure that's going the right way. And and now I've got ink all over my fingers there. I'm glad this is just my sample one, and I'm just going to stamp thank you there. So trust me to get some ink on myself and everywhere else, so hopefully that rubs off. But there is that card. So that was quick and simple, so that's why they call it clean and simple stamping. So that's that card that I made, and that was the other one, and like I said, the one that I cut. But this is both the ones that have been fussy cut. So well, there you go. So that's that one. And the next card that I'm going to do, I'll pop them up there, is hopefully the next card I'm going to do is, I've got those over there, is this one here. I've got a few samples. So this one is the one that we're going to be creating today. And I just like this one. I'm going to change the sentiment up this time. I've had a mental blank then, so my words are not coming out today. So we're going to change the sentiment up on the next one, but I'm going to use the same paper, and the paper we used in the background is Beautiful. I think it's Beautiful. Actually, I'll have a look. I've got it here. It's called Blackberry Beauty. So that's this gorgeous paper here. There's a lot of nice papers in there. So, but yeah, you'll get to see some more of that because I'll be playing around with that. So, but like I said, everything that I use will be on my you'll be able to get that in my tutorial. But yeah, it's Blackberry Beauty. Blackberry, yeah, I forgot what it's called now again. But anyway, so we're going to make this card, but I've also made a few others. This one's using the Dahlia stamp set, was a celebration item, but it's retired. So I've done that one using some nice DSP as well. Then I used another one with a different stamp set again. I'm not quite sure what this one's called, but it's gone. But I used the stamp set on this one as well. And then I'd done a black and white version as well. And then this one here I haven't quite finished yet, so I don't know what sentiment I want to put on it, but that's using a different stamp set again. But yeah, if you would like to know any of these, just send me an email and at shelley.rose@hotmail.com, and I'll be able to tell you all about that. But this is the card that we're going to make today. So I'll pop those over there, and I'll pop that one up there so I can keep an eye on that one. I've already got my pieces here already pre-cut and done. So I've got my base here, and then this layer of cinnamon cider will go on top there, and then my my Blackberry Beauty DSP, then another piece of cinnamon cider, another piece of vanilla, very vanilla, and then I'm not quite sure which one I'm going to stamp those on, but I will do my stamping first. And I'm just going to stamp, make sure because I got an ink on that one earlier, so I'm going to stamp the same flower. So I'm going to stamp this one here. So I'm just going to I'll do this one first. So I'll just ink that up. And I'm just going to stamp that up towards the top. So about there. And I'll set that one aside. And I'll just quickly clean that off with my chamois. And then I'm going to stamp, I can't remember what it's called. I think some friendships are just meant to be. I'm going to try that one. And I'm going to stamp, I had them out here. I've lost my stamps. That one there is, love you friend. So I'm going to stamp both of those in just my Tuxedo Black ink, and I'm just going to see, I thought I'll do this one as well as the other one actually, and I'll just ink that one up as well, and I'll get rid of that. So hopefully I'm going to see if I can line this up perfectly and making sure it's going the right way. So I'm going to try to hopefully stamp that one on, and I did, that's perfect. So I just get that one and wipe with my chamois. Okay, it's done. Forgot about that one too. And this one here I'm going to pop on hopefully try to get that one straight into the center. And it's a little bit off, but that's okay. I'm happy with that. So I'm going to put those aside, and while they're sitting there, we're going to concentrate on colouring this one in. So I've got rich raspberry and cinnamon cider. So I'm just going to do my cinnamon cider on my little leaves. So I'm going to just use the point N1, and I think that was, oh yeah, that's leaves. So I'm just going to quickly colour these in. I'm not going to do any blending today. I'm just going to quickly colour, because I'll put some Wink of Stella on these when I'm finished. So I'm just going to quickly colour those in. It doesn't matter if you leave a bit of the white, because leaves tend to not, like if you look at them, they look white in areas sometimes. And so it's a beautiful stamp set, this one. I quite like it. So that's the cinnamon cider. So I'm going to use the dark, no, light rich raspberry, and I'm going to use my little brushy end, and I'm just going to colour those in. So, and I'll do that little flower up there. It's quite a pretty flower. So, and I think that was part of the leaf too, but I seem to colour all this in because I think it's all a flower. So, and if you're not like you feel like you're going to go out the lines, use the point, because you have more control over it and it doesn't like disappear out the line. So I'm just going to use this one because this is a smaller flower. So, and if you're interested in any of the products that I'm using today, I'll have a link below to where you can go to my shop. But if you are not internet savvy, or you don't know like you don't know how to order online, just get in contact with me via email or my business page, and I'll help you with orders. So that is that. That's all I need to do with my stamping. So now we're just going to pop our card together. So I'm just going to grab my base, and I've put all my layers up that way so I can do them one at a time. So I nearly made a mistake earlier doing my last video. But anyway, I'm going to glue the cinnamon cider to my very vanilla card base. So I'm just going to pop that on there and hopefully get it centered. Okay, and it looks good, so give that a good rub down. Then I'm going to pop my, and isn't that gorgeous, that DSP? I just love that out. It's a shame to cover it, but yeah, I've actually ordered some more, so I will show you some more cards with this set, so this DSP. So I'm just going to pop that onto there, and oh come on, nearly made you. And I think that's beautiful. Like even that with you could have just a sentiment on there, and it looks gorgeous too. So, but actually I might have to make some of those. So, but that's gorgeous like that. So maybe I'll make some of those next time. So, oh yeah, that's all right. So now what I'm doing now is putting some glue onto my my picture, and I'm going to stick this onto my cinnamon cider piece, and that just gives it just a little hint of that, that cinnamon cider. So I'm just going to that cinnamon cider popping out there. So let's give that a good press down. And of course I moved it when I did that. And now I'm just going to pop this piece, just glue this piece on. You could pop this up on dimensionals, but because my sentiment's sitting up on dimensionals, I didn't want to do that. And I'm just going to pop this on the side like I did the last one. And I think it just looks nice when it's offset and not like straight on. So, and that's that piece. And I think I might use the big one this time because I quite like that one. So we'll leave that one for another one. So I don't need to glue it anymore. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my dimensionals. I'm just going to cut some of these ones out, and I'll just use some of these. So I'm just going to pop one there. And there's a lot of traffic today going past my house. I'll pop that there. I think I've done that one, and I'm just going to pop that one in the middle. Just going to take these dimensionals off, flinging them around now, and I'm just gonna, last time I tried this lining it up, it didn't seem to work, but we'll see if so I'm just using my grid paper here, and I'm gonna pop this down here, but I'm looking at the lines and sort of eyeballing where I want to have that sort of between those lines, and I think I like it there, and I do. So there you go. I'm not going to add any more bling because I think this just has a lot of like wow with it. So I'm just going to get my Wink of Stella, and I'm just going to come around and just put a bit of sparkle in those flowers. And I'm not going to show you the sparkle because you won't see it, but it's, believe me, it's there, it's gorgeous. So, and then you can just pop a little bit onto your leaves, and leaves can be any color, they don't have to be green, so that's why I chose the cinnamon cider. So there you go. So that is my second card for the day, and the Wink of Stella in there is beautiful. So that's the one I just made with you today. Okay, and that is the one that I made earlier. So two cute little simple cards. Well, this one's really simple. This one's a bit stepped up. So, but I just wanted to show you that you can do two different cards, and so if you wanted to, you could add like a little, see, I could add a little diamante there, but I haven't got any close to me yet because they're all over the other side of the room. But if you wanted to, you could just put one little rhinestone there. So, but there you go. So anyway, if you have any questions, you would like to purchase any of these items, you can do it on my online store, or you can contact me at shelley.rose@hotmail.com. But I'll have all all you need to know at the bottom of this in the show more box after the video. So, but anyway, I will let you go, and like I said, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. But alrighty then, I will let you go, and till next time, have a great day. Bye for now.